Hi, I am Kimberly Carter. I create content to share my own experiences of building my self confidence and self belief. And my hope is to inspire women to embrace their leadership potential, especially younger women. I am a Gen Z and millennial leadership specialist and coach. And so today I am continuing the celebration of the release of my own journal. Rise, Thrive, and Flourish, available on Amazon, and it has just been an honor to work on this journal, work on getting it out to you all. And I just want to celebrate it, and I also want to share 5 ways that journaling can enhance your career growth, along with a few examples of my own and some resources. And so journaling has been a very, very, very strategic part of my own personal journey, my own growth. And so I'm always elated to just talk about ways that you can support yourself, right? Of course, you have community. Of course, you have, friends, you have colleagues, you have associates. There are all kind of groups we're in now, social groups, social media groups. But there are times that you need to express whatever you're going through in a safe space where only your eyes will land, right? So that you're not holding back that expression. And so when you're not holding that expression back, you're being completely raw, right? On the pages, right? Completely honest. That's how you grow, right? That's how you brainstorm and strategize and just figure out what's useful for you in that season, in that moment, or whatever issue you're journaling about, and what maybe should be discarded, something that you should release. Journaling can help you, as I've previously shared in my last couple of videos. It's just a myriad of ways it can help you and support your mental and emotional health, overall leading to the support of your physical health, right? And so, again, today I'm on here to celebrate the release of this, and also just share 5 ways that you can use journaling in your own professional growth. So, the first way is goal setting and tracking your progress. And so journaling provides a structured space where you can set your professional goals, and you can, track that goal or track your progress over time. So by writing down specific objectives and revisiting them regularly, you can stay focused and it'll help you stay motivated. So for instance, as a leader or as a young budding leader, you can outline quarterly or annual goals. You can review your accomplishment, like did you meet that goal? What challenges did you have meeting that goal? And next steps to keep progress and to keep track. So an example of that would be write down short-term and long-term career goals and then break those goals down into actionable steps. Some people call them SMART goals. It's an acronym that you can monitor regularly in that journal. And the beauty about journaling, as I so often, say, is that it's something that will help you build your confidence. So if we're connecting this to our career growth, right? You're writing down your goals, you're tracking them, and it's giving you the inspiration that you may need to step up into more leadership. So you may say, "Oh, I have this goal to be over, to volunteer for this at work. Oh my gosh, I met that goal." Maybe the goal is for you to speak up more, volunteer yourself to lead a few meetings, whatever it is. You're tracking that. Then you come back and you revisit it, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I met that goal." Boom, instant self confidence boost, right? So the next thing journaling can be used for, again, I'm gonna share 5 ways you can use journaling to help your career. Is you can use journaling for problem solving and brainstorming. This one is huge, right? When you face professional challenges, you can use your journal to brainstorm possible solutions and analyze different perspectives. Writing allows you to approach problems with more clarity, creativity, and that can ultimately help you uncover solutions that you didn't see at first, right? So, for an example, you could be dealing with a tough project or a hard decision. You can jot that issue down. You can also jot down potential solutions. You can weigh the pros and cons. And sometimes it just helps. And when I say write it down, it can be a doodle, it can be one word. I'm not saying that you have to always have like sentence after sentence. It doesn't have to be a lengthy process for it to be effective, right? And so you could do that to help clarify your thought and create strategic actions. So the third thing that journaling can help you with in your career is self-reflection and leadership development. Again, I know I say this about all of them, huge though, big deal. Journaling can help you as a leader reflect on your actions, reflect on your decisions, and also just write about and reflect on your leadership style. This self reflection can uncover areas of strengths and opportunities for growth, also known as areas of weaknesses, maybe some blind spots, leading to more effective and ultimately empathetic leadership, right? So if you're writing down different scenarios, how you responded, maybe how you could have better responded in some instances, right? Just a reflective process. So, for example, you can reflect on like a recent interaction with a team member or a decision you've made. While journaling, you can ask yourself what went well with that decision or with that interaction. What could you improve, right, about the interaction, or what could be improved about that decision? And how can you grow as a leader moving forward? It's not healthy to necessarily ruminate or overthink about things to the point where you beat yourself up. We're not talking about that, right? I'm talking about a healthy sense of reflection and just using journaling and writing as a tool to help you do that so that you can improve. So next, number four, the fourth thing is gonna be journaling can help you track your career transitions, right? So whether you're moving to a new role, you could be considering a career pivot. You could be aiming for a promotion, more leadership. Journaling can help you navigate these transitions with clarity. Reflecting on your experiences and aspirations can guide you in making informed and strategic decisions. So, for example, you can journal about your motivations for your career change. You can list the skills and experiences you've gained and how those align with future opportunities. And this can provide clarity and help you reduce anxiety, as stated in my previous video, and just the feeling of uncertainty. And so, number five, last but certainly not least, right? Journaling can help enhance your emotional intelligence, right? Emotional intelligence is a very large or big topic right now as it relates to our jobs and our careers. And people with developed emotional intelligence are in demand because it takes just a lot of self development and reflection to be able to empathize with others, to have the emotional intelligence to empathize with others, to work in group dynamics. And so it is a very, very sought after skill. And journaling can help you develop this particular soft skill. Something like empathy can be developed through journaling, right? Self awareness and active listening, qualities that are essential for leadership and qualities that are very important in team dynamics and just working with others. And so, by reflecting on your emotional responses to workplace situations, you can improve how you manage relationships and influence other people because it's a very, very, very in demand skill to have. So, for an example, you could have like a challenging interaction with a colleague, right? Use your journal to reflect on your emotional response and how it impacted the outcome. You can identify ways to improve your emotional intelligence for future interactions, right? I would like to say personally, I wish I would have thought of this in my 20s, when I was, starting out in certain spaces. I didn't even think about the growth potential and just writing down a scenario that happened at work, for example, right? And how I could, reflect on better ways to respond in the future. This would have saved me so much anxiety, so much turmoil, so many missed opportunities I can imagine, right? Because often when I was in my 20s, when things would happen, I would either get upset, I would shell up, keep it on the inside. I would be defensive. I would take it as an opportunity, maybe not to step out again. Just all the wrong responses, right? Never was I thinking to use journaling as a tool, and to use it in that way. And that's why I'm on here to share just these tools and these tips, ways that you can just take a journal, and it's not just for your personal musings all the time. It can definitely be for your professional musings as well. And again, like I said, help you in your growth and in building your self-confidence and self-belief, because ultimately I want you to rise, thrive, and flourish in all of your endeavors. So again, these have been just 5 ways you can use journaling in your career, and it'll help you effectively plan. It helps you reflect and grow in your professional life, while you align your actions with your long-term career goals. So again, I am Kimberly Carter, a Gen Z and Millennial Leadership Specialist, and I am a coach. And I am here to help you on your journey to building your self-belief and your self-confidence. Again, get the journal. It is on Amazon. You can find the link to my link tree where you can, click on it there. And I'll also make sure I put a link to the journal in the comments. Thank you. And I will see you on the next video. Until then, remember to rise, thrive, and flourish in all that you do. Have a good one.